This local sports report is presented by Kris Miller Construction, a proud supporter of CW Minor Lacrosse. Kris Miller Construction brings experience and quality workmanship to any of your home renovation needs. Kris and his team make your dream space a reality. Book a quote today by calling 519-993-0645 or email krismillerconstruction@gmail.com.
U11 Lacrosse from the CW Sportsplex. The Guelph Regals making the trip to CW to take on the Center Wellington Riverhawks. The Riverhawks back on the home floor on Tuesday night. Jumping into the action, the Regals with the ball, but look out for Stanley McDougall on defense. Stanley intercepts the pass and charges back the other way. McDougall's in on net, and he shoots, and Stanley's got a goal! And it's 1-0 Riverhawks. And the Riverhawks wouldn't stop there. Minutes later now, and how about Ben Fitzpatrick? He cuts out high and fires from distance, and Ben snipes it! That's 2 for CW, and they're up by 2 early in the first. The Regals look to respond, and it's a good rush from Tyson Healy. Tyson cuts right and gets a shot off, and Tyson bounces it in! So the Regals are on the board. And the Regals would equalize moments later. It's more from Tyson Healy. He converts from just outside the circle, and we're knotted at 2-2 late in the first. And late in the period, how about one more for Guelph? Here's Dominic Gilmore dodging a check and burying it. That's 3 in a row for Guelph, and they take a 3-2 lead. Jumping to the second period, now the Regals on the PK, but watch the solo effort from Nicholas Iliapoulis. Nick flies in on net and finishes it. That's a shorty for Nick, and it's 4-2 Guelph. The Regals on a run, but back come the Riverhawks. Stanley McDougall sends it to Ben Fitzpatrick, and Ben goes for a goal from distance, and Ben's got it! What a shot from Fitzpatrick! And the Riverhawks are back within 1. The Regals holding onto a small lead, and they look to find some insurance. And how about the ball movement from Guelph? Emery O'Connor cuts left and sends it to Carter Hendricks out front, and Carter sends it home! It's some great passing from the Regals, and they're in front by 2. And the Regals would keep the pressure up. It's a good steal from Dominic Gilmore. Dom takes off into open space before feeding Silas Arbuckle out front, and Silas dunks it in! So it's 6-3 Regals. Late in the second period now, and it's more Regals offense. Cooper Ellis is good for a bullet to the goal mesh, and it's 7 for Guelph. Jumping to the third now, and it's the Regals picking up where they left off. Jax Underwood shakes off a check and fires, and Jax scores it! So it's 8-3 Regals. The Riverhawks back to their way looking to get something started, but how about the Regals netminder? Bennett Miller stands tall and denies Tyler Airdrie out front, and the Regals would go on to win. So a back and forth first period, but it's the Regals taking control in the second, and cruising to a win, as they take this one by a final score of 8-3 on Tuesday night in CW.